Alright, Garfield wins.
Great, Garfield. You have rid the city of many mice. I'll give you a new map showing more places with hypnotized mice. Quick, meet me in the park, and I'll give you all the information you need. Don't keep me waiting.
Don't keep me waiting. Oh. I'm glad that it just doesn't indicate at all what the new things are. You just sort of point here and then it starts glowing. Fish it! This is gonna be great.
Fishing for information, but beware of the mice in the area.
Fishing for information?
Catch the
Probably not.
required number of fish within the given time.
Alright, we're gonna catch a fish. This sounds pretty exciting. Point at the water with the remote and tap the A button. Move the Wii remote left and right to move. Nah. When a fish bites, keep it until it gets out of water and then swing it up while holding the A button. Alright. Oh god, this sounds awful again. How did I actually... Well, well, we'll see what happens. This is not making a whole lot of sense to me, but we'll just go with it. We'll just pretend we know what we're doing. Just like with the previous minigames. It seemed to work out so far, so it might as well work out here as well. What? Are you serious? What is even the likelihood of all these things occurring? Oh, and then the rats are jerks as well. Man, this is gonna go horribly wrong. Alright, so throw, press A. Oh god, where's that even going? That's not anywhere near a fish. Alright, let's put this towards... Oh no! Man, that mouse was a monster. Come on, fish. What? Ah, god, this is already turning out to be the hardest game ever made. Or did I actually catch it? I'm not 100% sure. Come on, don't... Alright, I thought I have it every time, but apparently I don't every time, so... It's a bit of an issue. Let's see if we can... Well, this is just gonna get destroyed, yeah. Oh, jeez. Just all these games. And I can only move it left and right here as well. It's really strange. Oh, and that fish just disappeared. Alright, cool. Yeah. No, don't... I don't want... There's so many fish, or so many mice, and the fish just don't wanna... They don't wanna. Eh? Sure. Alright, let's try it again. Maybe I'm just not holding it long enough. Maybe the fish are just bastards. I try, but... Oh god. Of all the Wii games I've ever played, this is by far the hardest one. Point at water and press the A button. Boom. And then the fish bites it. And then the fish bites it. And the fish just doesn't do anything. So that's cool. Like, the mice are absolutely everywhere as well. It's a real problem. And that one just doesn't bite. If I could move it anywhere except for left and right, this wouldn't be so hard. But as it is, jeez. Come on. And then, like, the fish just disappears when I try to reel it in. And, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Man, this game is a gem. This game is an absolute gem. It actually said what I had to do briefly. But it just doesn't appear on screen for long enough for me to actually be able to read it. Because by then the mice will have reached, like, the fishing line anyway, so... Come on, put it on screen again. Oh, now it actually... Wow, that takes so long before you can actually catch it. Oh, but you get so much towards the goal, though. Maybe if I get one of the bigger ones, it won't actually be as big of a problem, but... Like I said, this... Ah, jeez. Louise. I fear that we're gonna have to do this one at least one more time, because... This is just a complete disaster. I mean, I'm sort of shocked I managed to catch 2 fish as it is. But I think I kind of got the hang of it now. It just depends on how much the fish are jerks and how much the mice are jerks as well. But we'll see when I try it again. Alright, attempt 2. This stupid thing. This time we actually probably have an idea what we're actually doing, so that might help. Let's grab that one. The mice are still pretty far away, so that's good. And we already caught a fish in the first 10 seconds, so that's a good start. If I just catch a whole bunch of fish and then just sit here, will they just straight up lose? Because I don't think the goal thing is actually going down. So I guess I could just like catch a couple fish and then... Like right now, all the fish are just completely surrounded by these rats. What am I supposed to do about this? Come on, cat. Please, please do no. And I can't change like up and down either, so I'm just yeah. There was nothing I could do there. There was absolutely nothing I could do except lure the mice over there. This is another another mini game that just wouldn't work against people, just because they would just spread out, and it takes so long to grab anything that you would just lose if you were playing as Garfield. Who made this game? At least there's credits, so at least there's people I can blame at the end of this playthrough, but jeez, there's just... So far, everything except for the opening cutscene is just irredeemably bad. It's making me mad, man. It's making me mad because there's so many decent Garfield games, and then there's this, where it's like, well, someone made this. I'm just gonna... Oh, I can actually just drag it out when I don't have a fish yet, and then like lure them away that way, I suppose. But oh god. All right, so I think I actually have enough now to get to the goal. Yeah, I do. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing for a full minute. Oh no, wait, it's actually counting down. Oh, that's a shame. Well, it's barely counting down. So I guess you can't just sit around. I mean, it's close that you can, but you can't quite do that. So I guess there's that. You can't quite be such a rude jerk to all of the friends. Well, the friends you convinced to play this with you, they're probably not going to be your friends anymore after playing this, but the friends you did convince to play this with you, at least don't get too bothered by how completely unfair this game is. Come on. Alright. Honestly, this is just kind of a joke, isn't it? This game exists, but I can't quite understand how does this game exist. I'm gonna need to figure out who actually made this game, because I'm genuinely curious. Who in their right minds would make this and go, yep, that's good enough. That's exactly what we needed. At least with like the Garfield 2 game, I can sort of understand they were just sort of going for the quality of the movie, and I feel they managed to capture it pretty well. But with this, like, I mean, I'm guessing the show isn't really that popular because no one I know actually knows the show. And I've only seen like 2 episodes because they seem to repeat the same 2 episodes until eternity. I don't think there's even more than 2 episodes judging from what they show on TV. But really? Is this the best they could do? Was there really no one else that was like, hey, I can make a game too? Well, at least I unlocked this hook hat. So there's that, I suppose.
General, Garfield continues to make a progress. He's already neutralized 1/3 of our hypnotized subjects. Our scouts inform us that the orange monster has also gained access to other hideouts from our groups. He could attack at any moment. The mice are on guard. We must stop him at all costs. Over!
Over!
Phew, I thought the map was lost, and with it all our chances of finishing off the lasagna from outer space. Go to these new places quickly and free our friends.
I also I like how they just didn't bother with this map at all. Like, you can barely even see that there's new things. Oh, this one's available again, so that's cool. In fact, these are just 2 of the 3 places we've already visited. So let's go to this one first and roll the ball.
Some mice are hiding on the rooftop. Let's go. But beware of the patrolling lasagna.
At least they made lasagna a living, breathing enemy against the Garfield, so there is that.
Get rid of the mice by rolling over them.
Alright, roll over mice. Hold Wiimote in horizontal position and move it to make the ball roll. Roll over the mice to throw them off the roof. Alright, this doesn't sound so bad. This sounds like something even I can do. Like, I can hold a Wiimote in a horizontal position. It's almost like a gamepad now. Oh, look at this. I don't know why Garfield is so discolored, but sure. Oh, that's okay. I understand now. I understand where the ball comes from now. This actually reminds me of like a minigame that's basically in every single minigame, like fest, I guess. Wait, how does... Alright, there we go. We move the ball by just tilting the Wiimote around. But there's... Every single game that revolves entirely around minigames will at some point have a minigame where you have to roll over things. And this one works pretty well, actually. This This is by far, so far, probably the best minigame they've added in the entire game. The controls are a bit iffy, but, you know, it's motion control, so what are you gonna do? And, yeah, this is alright. This is okay. I'm having some trouble actually hitting anything anymore, but, you know, I started off okay. And again, with the AI, this looks like kind of a joke again. I'm not sure how this would fare against actual people, but, you know, the people would have a little bit of fun with this one. I am okay with this minigame. I approve entirely, especially when a mice hits the screen. That looks kind of cute to me. And it even makes, like, the sound of it squeaking against the glass, and perfect. And Garfield is just continuously terrified from being on top of this ball. And just cannot find some way to actually get off it either. So, all in all, this is basically the most perfect thing they've done so far. Can I actually collect the cheese as well? It seems to... No, it doesn't disappear. It just rolls away. So far, this is actually... Like, in terms of how they use physics, I guess it's alright. Because apparently they're using NVIDIA's physics. According to starting up the game, it has a giant physics logo. But, yeah. Like, it just looks like actual things falling down, which is sort of shocking to see in a Wii game. Because most Wii games, aside from that weird thing by Steven Spielberg or whatever game that was, that Boom Boom Blocks or whatever it was called, not many games really used actual physics. They use pretty basic movements, so it's kind of nice to see. But another 20 seconds of this, and we should be able to make it to the end, I think. Eventually, we will have enough mice, and everyone will be happy. The clock's ticking, and they don't have enough cheeses right now. So it looks like Garfield wins again. Woo! Alright, we got a new hat. It's the Statue of Liberty hat, I suppose. My cursor is not anywhere where I'm pointing the screen, so that's good. But that's really more of a problem with the Wii, really, not so much with this game. And, well, I might as well just go to the butcher again. Spring cleaning!
Some mice have been seen in the shop with tins of paint. This is not a good sign.
Not a good sign. I don't know why...
Marks on the floor with a water jet.
Cover the largest surface possible with your color.
I don't know why the quality of, like, the voices are really kind of bad during the sort of map screen, but, oh well. What are you gonna do, I suppose? Point at the ground with the remote and press the A button to throw the water jet. Use it to wash stuff. Swing the Wii remote up and down. Oh man. This is gonna be another one of those games where Garfield just wins, isn't it? I mean, I understand there's 3 of them, but I don't think they're gonna stand any chance from the sounds of things. Oh, this is kind of cute, though. I'm a bit confused how, like, the animation quality for the intro cutscene was, like, alright. And then the animation quality for, like... Oh god, this controls like pants. But, like, the animation quality for the intro was alright. And then the animation quality for all the other cutscenes is, like, that of Ratatouille or whatever that weird, not quite legal version of Ratatouille was called. It's very strange, but then again, this is kind of an odd game, isn't it? Alright, move it up and down to fill up the thing. Alright, and then we spray it again. Because the goal is so far away, and admittedly, the controls for Garfield's are just awful. Because it's incredibly sensitive compared to literally every other minigame we've played so far, but the mice are just not getting anywhere with this. Because of this just gigantic splatter that Garfield has, and it takes not a whole lot of time to clean, like, to get your water back again either. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're gonna use some advanced strategies later on, and they're just gonna, like, manage to snipe me at the end there. And to be fair, they are getting kind of close to the goal, so I should probably work a little bit better, but... this is just one of those games where they sort of balanced it by making Garfield really bad. What? My water all disappeared in like one go. What was that all about? Well, that's one way they could do it, I guess. They could just remove all my water instantly. That's another way they could just randomly decide to balance it. Just randomly decide, yeah, Garfield's out of water, even though he literally just refilled it. Sure. Why not? Why wouldn't that be a thing, right? Man, this game is just a hidden gem among gems so far. And everything this game does just makes me want to play it more. More and more. I'm just glad that I'm here to continue this. Oh god, it's like Mario Sunshine, but not as fun. In fact, yeah, this does kind of remind me of Mario Sunshine, which actually would be kind of a neat game to play with the Wiimote, actually thinking about it, but it came out for the GameCube and then they never made a Wii version, so that happened. But then again, Mario Galaxy was pretty fun. Yay, I won again. I'm gonna skip that cutscene because we've seen it about 15 times now, and I think everyone is pretty done with it now. So instead, let's enjoy the loading screen. We unlock the wizard's hat! Oh man, I might actually have to go for the wizard's hat.
I'm starting to enjoy thrashing your mice friends. I hope they won't hold it against me.
Concentrate, Garfield. This is no joking matter. Make just a little effort, and you'll eliminate the threat of the lasagna from outer space.
Alright, now actually, I'm gonna... Okay, never mind. Wait, really? I cannot go back to the menu from here? Okay, there we go. It was just harder than it seemed. Yeah, no, that's... No, I don't want to change my name. I want to confirm and then put on the wizard's hat. There we go. Now we're ready for action. This... I do like this one. I kind of wish you could change color. The hook looks a bit weird, but I'm going for the wizard's hat because the wizard's hat is strong, my friends. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Alright, what's this? Come on, let me... Game? Alright, now... Sure.
Vito needs help serving his clients. The mice won't stop bothering him.
The mice won't stop bothering him.
At the clients without making them wait too long.
Destroy the pizzas before they land on the tables.
Destroy them before they land on the tables. Point at screen with Wii remote, hold the A button and grab pizza. Twist Wii remote left and right to direct Garfield's arm. Brilliant. I don't see what could possibly go wrong here. This can only lead to good quality entertainment. Like this entire playthrough so far. Oh god, that pizza looks flat. And these people look terrifying. Oh my god. They're like really big versions of John. It looks strange. Nah, look at that. Garfield's got the skills to pay the bills when it comes to throwing pizzas. Especially at throwing pizzas at the camera. Look at the meat though, they're so fast. Alright, grab... oh jeez, what? Hold the A button. Oh, release the A button to throw. Throw. What? My pizza just instantly disappeared. Throw it there. Oh yeah, take that, world. Please, okay. Hold A button. Throw pizza. What are the rats even doing? Like, they're just teleporting green balls upon the screen. How are you even supposed to, like, stop them from doing anything? I guess I'll throw it there because that guy's running out of pizzas. And that guy's definitely running out of pizzas. I mean, I guess I could just keep my mouse tilted the same way to keep throwing it correctly. Oh, God. Just throw it, you silly man. I mean, I know you're a cat, but I'm gonna call you a silly man anyway. I don't understand how the mice work in this game, but sometimes they manage to destroy it, and it makes me a little sad when it does happen. And there's not a whole lot I can do about it. And I'm honestly a bit curious how this game will work in multiplayer, because I don't see... Like, at least in the other game, I could see other cursors, but in this one, there's just, green balls appear on the screen every now and then. But I guess, I'm sure that it gets explained if you are playing multiplayer, and god, hurry up. The mice are winning for some reason, and I don't like it. I'm actually gonna have to throw it like a proper human cat or whatever. Come on. I don't want to lose this game because this is a silly game. Are you serious? When the mice do hit it though, like it gets destroyed instantaneously. There's just nothing you can do about it. But it does appear we're winning. Like, the green bar just sort of seems to move randomly. At least it seems to go up whenever all the guys are eating pizza, so I guess that's what it's based upon, but... this game baffles me. Just every single minigame we've played so far is just a baffling experience to me. Because they're just Who, like I said, who many times, who made this? And then, like, at the end, I'm just gonna get destroyed because the mice randomly decided to hit all of the pizzas. So that's just amazing. I'm not even gonna show you this again. I'm just gonna do it off screen and pretend I won that one. Because that was just stupid. I unlocked the new hat. I won that time. That is just a completely random game whether you win or not. So that was cool.
Oh no, Garfield! I prepared a map for you showing you the location of the hypnotized mice, but the lasagna stole it from me while you were busy elsewhere. According to my sources, they are in John's garden. Hurry up and go there. Get the map. We are counting on you.
Get the map. We're counting on you. All right, John's garden. What's in mice?
Gathered in John's garden. Let's go and see. But we must be careful.
We must be careful.
Get rid of the clingy mice.
All right, let's get rid of the clingy mice. Reproduce oh no, this is gonna be another swinging game, isn't it? Nice and short. This is just the same minigame again. This is just the exact same minigame again. We've already played this. Why is it just the same game but with a different background? Oh, jeez. How do you want me? This is if there's just gonna be like 15 more games which are all the same thing, then what is even the point? How long did they take? They must have spent like a month making this game at most. Most of which was spent not on the animation. Was spent on getting the voice actors to actually join this. Because obviously they probably blackmailed him. Whatever the voice actor of Garfield's name is to get in here. They were like, yeah, no, it's just for an episode, don't worry. Don't worry, man. This is just gonna be another funny episode about Space Lasagnas. And we're gonna put a lawnmower in the background too. It's gonna look great. You love lawnmowers, don't ya? And in the end, it just turned into this. Swing your arms around and press A, and if you're Garfield, you win. Good game. Just do this another bit and you will be the grand victor of the winnings. And everyone will be so proud of you for playing this game so well. Because it obviously shows that you have a lot of power in your arm, which you are currently using to swing your Wii remote. At least the bird from Twitter makes an appearance in the background as well. The flying around in the background. That lawnmower has completely lost control of its life and is just going left every single time. So that's pretty cool. And if you like going left, then this might be the game for you. Because this game appreciates people who can go left. So if you're Zoolander, this might not be the game for you. But if you are someone who can actually go left, man, this game is right up your alley. If you have arms, also up your alley. Like, if you are physically capable of playing any Wii game, probably shouldn't play this, but you could. You could play this. And if you are a fan of Lawn Purge, a game where you mow lawns, and I believe was only really available on cheap Chinese knockoffs of the Wii, then you might like this too, because there's mowing of lawns. If you like Putt Putt Goes to the Parade, I think that was the one where you could mow lawns as well. You know, there's a lot of games that included lawn mowing into their game, and in this game you can pretend that you're doing that, because obviously it's a little bit more fun than what we're actually playing right now. Lawnmowers. And cutscenes that we've seen 18 times already. Go, go, Garfield, and the Space Lasagnas. We get a football helmet. My wizard helmet is still better.
We have a bad news. Garfield has succeeded in bringing to their senses more than 2/3 of the hypnotized mice. There are few active groups left. The success or failure of our mission is at stake now. Over!
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we got the map now. Oh, there's a whole bunch of the same places we can go again. I guess we might as well go here again. We just left there, but we can do a rodeo with Odie.
Mice is attacking Odie. I must help him quickly before they drive him mad.
I swear to
Get
God.
on Odie and try to control him.
Okay. This better not have a helicopter with a bone on it. Point at the screen with the Wii remote and twist it left to right to stay in the colored zone. Oh man, I'm actually gonna have to properly do it. Like with the previous one, you just swing your arms around and it should work. I wonder if that works in this one actually. Like, I wonder if I could just swing my arms around and just have it work anyway. Because it honestly wouldn't surprise me if that would be like a genuine strategy for this game. Man, this looks just like Garfield Lasagna World Tour in terms of animation right there. Alright, we got it. Oh no, it moved. What? The thing's gone. Alright. Every now and then the thing where I have to keep my arrow, it disappears, so that's cool. And oh man, this game's hard. I can't really tell where my goal is right now because of the fact that there's a lot of other stuff I need to pay attention to instead. But it seems to sort of be going in the right direction, maybe. This would actually be a little bit easier with Motion Plus, I think, because half of the time it's just not really working at all. And sometimes my thing disappears, which I'm not really sure what that means. But it's probably good, I guess. Maybe it would be nice if those like crosshairs weren't in the way the entire time. I'm also not really sure what those wiggling Wiimotes mean. I wonder if that's for them or for me. I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest, but I think I'm winning. Like, it's not quite at the goal yet, but I think the green thing is going up at least, so that's good. And we haven't fallen off Odie yet, so that's good as well. Would be good if that thing wouldn't just move like a madman every now and then, but hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, we are nearing the goal. So obviously what we're doing is what we were meant to do. We get a little bit of a nicer view of Odie's lawn. I'm hoping you can't hear the thunderstorm which is going on outside my house right now, because that might ruin the video a bit if you suddenly just hear an explosion. If you hear an explosion while watching this video, don't worry, it's probably just my house, but that's fine. It adds a little bit more tension to this stupid game. You know, if suddenly my life is in actual danger, this game becomes a lot more exciting. Because there's really nothing I can do to lose this. Because, like, all I'm doing is just sort of twisting an arrow in the right location, and that's the game. And again, another mini game, which I would probably enjoy more if I were, like, the mice and just tried to hit Garfield, because that would actually be a little bit more interesting than slightly twisting the Wiimote in ways that is sort of hurting my hand, actually. So, there is the literal life-threatening danger. Well, there you go. That was an explosion, so that's nice to hear. There's literal life danger outside my house, which is making this a little exciting. And I might fall off a dog, but one of these two is slightly more worrying than the other. But it's not like I can change anything about what's going on outside. And I should really turn off the screensaver. My PC is a little bit silly that the screen keeps turning off, but what are you gonna do? I can't do that in the middle of a recording. I have important games to play. Obviously. And I got... Oh, man, this changes everything. I mean, I can't actually see the hat anytime. But I want the Santa hat. It is nearly Christmas after all. Currently being April... whenever. Oh, well, you know, we get to see it here. So that's pretty cool. We're already, like, nearly done unlocking all the hats. So we're getting places. Alright, next up, the rooftops.
Lasagna are gathering in the alleys. Let's take care of them.
Let's take care of them.
Get rid of the clingy lasagna.
Are you Is this the same one again? Is this seriously the third time we're gonna do this stupid minigame again? I mean, I guess the previous time they were mice. This time they're lasagnas. But it's just... No. You know what? I'm not even gonna show you guys. You're gonna see like 20 seconds of this, and then I'm just gonna cut out the rest. Because it quite clearly is just the same damn game again. Why? Did you really not have, like, the coding team to make more than like 4 games? Because, oh my god, this is just silly. Oh, god. I'm angry now. I'm just genuinely mad. This video edit my way to the next level. Just, ugh. Bravo, you've unlocked new hats. It looks like the football helmet again. Go us.